I wanted to say outer space New York, but it's just outer space. You know what I'm saying? That's wild that a whole outside of the planet can be in one city. Yeah, it's your man, I Make Mad Beats. We live once again with a producers podcast called Tight Beat. Today in the house, we got Kidrick LaMaestro.
My name is Kid Maestro.
Kidrick LaMaestro is here. Find him at Kidrick LaMaestro on Instagram and now Threads, where he is surrounded by nothing but cryptic
I need to go ahead.
messages.
I need to snatch that name up.
Go ahead, bro.
For real.
That is actually your name.
He said that's actually your name.
Yeah, go ahead and get that immediately. And the other name is just wasting time. And we also got my man
Yo, LJ1S.
LJ1S, you know what I'm saying, in the building. Producer, engineer on deck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
New to this this side of Tight Beat, previously on previous versions.
But he is squad. You know?
He is squad, absolutely.
Of course.
Internal. You feel me? Unapologetic sound.
Let's get it.
And also on the keys, typing up notes and variety of things. We got Sheena in the house. Give it up for Sheena. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. We a band. You know what I mean? No doubt. She's on the keys.
Yeah.
Typing up a cryptic.
Off top. Yo, actually,
meant to confuse people.
I think it was just you, bro. I think you're the only one confused, bro.
Who are you talking to? Like, who do you like representing or reaching out?
I'm really just
Because you be saying stuff like, yo, anybody have the urge to just be like super sad and feel pretty or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really be stuff like that, so just let everybody know who you're talking to.
I'm just,
Maybe ask you the
no, I'm just talking to myself. I really only post things so that I can go back after and laugh at it. That's really my barometer. If I'm gonna think this is funny when I forget I post it, then I post it.
I'll rock with that.
So you can remember to laugh at that later.
Yeah.
Still cryptic?
That's still pretty good.
Okay. All right.
She's lying, but
All right. Welcome to Tight Beat, y'all. We
go.
talking about all kind of crazy shit today, man. Yeah. So what we talking about, guys? What's the story?
Man, are we
We
jumping
talking
into the?
well, first of all, like, y'all, I didn't know. They was right before we started. They was explaining to me that Swiss Beats got sued by a keyboard company. I didn't know this. So like, what happened? Let's look this up. Bro.
Yeah, look it up.
What happened?
I think he won though. I think he ended up winning, which was crazy because he was like, I bought the keyboard, so it's like, I think he ended up winning that case. But yeah, they definitely
So
Which
he
beat was
used the
it?
preset beat in the keyboard. So my question is, can somebody else use that same preset beat and not get sued by Swiss Beats?
That's a good question. Who owns it? Like, how can Swiss Beats sue you if you use the same sounds? Like, it's a sample in that regard. But like you said, does the Swiss Beats own it?
Oh damn! I put in Swiss Beats get sued. Apparently, Timberland and Swiss Beats was getting sued.
That was for Versus, I think, or something like that.
Sweet. He was rolling.
I believe so.
One of them just.
Yeah.
Kid Marshall, give me a 1-2.
1-2.
Keep going.
We in this joint. Hello. Yeah. You know what's up.
Okay, cool.
Hold on.
Yeah, so we got two main topics for today. Right? Main topic number one. We always talk about who our favorite producers are, but is there a worst producer? See, if you were to say worst rapper, I'm gonna go with Silk the Shocker.
Out the
Off
gate.
top. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's nobody coming close.
Well, I don't know. I think Blueface is today's Silk the
That-
Shocker.
it's quite possible. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't surrounded by Master P and the whole gang to lift him up. You know what I mean?
I think he's
just
today's.
Worst. Okay.
But that's rap. So we thinking about producers though. Is there a worst producer?
All right, I guess we got to start. What determines for you to be a bad producer?
Yeah.
Yo. Okay. I feel like there are terrible producers out there somewhere, but out of the stuff we hear, I feel like for you to be bad, I feel like you also have to be original. And I feel like
Okay.
a lot of stuff is kind of following the same format.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Snatch up a jump from the 2000s,
Facts.
put some drums on it from Splice. The drums gonna sound good. Like,
Off top.
True.
you know what I mean? I feel like it's hard. I don't even be knowing who be producing these stuff, you know,
Yeah.
lately, because it's all very
Yeah,
similar.
it's
So it's
all-
it's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to say. I feel like
No,
the
I hate it. What
standard
up?
is raised, but it's also kind of like plateaued. And then the stuff that stands above that is good and highly original.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's hard to. I feel like we're not hearing the bad stuff, to be honest, like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Okay, I feel you. This kind of reminds me of a point I was making before we started the live show, which is that you have to have some level of success and notoriety to even be on the map for me to know whether or not you're good or bad. And if you've had some kind of success in some way, you're good to something. You know what I'm saying? But gun to your head though, like forget all that psychology out of here. You just you have to name who is the worst producer you've ever heard in your life. Who you saying?
I mean,
Gun to your head, man. Y'all about to die. Damn.
I mean, my go-to just off of the sound itself, but like you said, that's kind of everybody would be Swiss, Just because
Okay.
like I said, I told my homies that every Swiss Beats song that he produced that I know of, it sounds like I can hear at Friday Night Football, high school type shit. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing that's all of his stuff sounds copy and paste to me.
Mm.
I mean, yes, he has hits, but it's like, it's easy to say that's his sound, but
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Everything sounds the same to me.
Yeah, I was, right before the chat. See, we kind of started this conversation before we went live, and that's when I knew it was time to go live. But, Kid brought up Rough Riders Anthem, right? Which is, I mean, that's kind of undeniable. You
True.
Rough Riders Anthem had us, we was all on lock. We was all like, damn, this is the junk, you know what I'm saying? But after that, man, now, let me just go ahead and reveal some specific specialized knowledge as well.
Right.
One of my very first sessions at Quad Studio, probably like in my first 10 sessions, was Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats came to Studio A at Quad Studios. He had 4 MPCs set up.
Damn.
He had 4, it was like a battle station. It was like this, but all MPCs, right?
Damn.
Set up. And then I watched him make beats for a few hours. Yeah, I really think he's the worst. I really think he's the worst. I think, and I say this not because okay, first and foremost, I don't think he has. I definitely think he has an ear. He has an ear of, putting the right people in the room together, right? But actually creating sound. And I think it was different. I think if we looked at Swiss Beats the same way we looked at Diddy, I think it would be different. I think because Diddy
True.
positions himself
True.
as an
And-
executive producer,
You're correct. I
right?
agree with that.
I
agree with
think
that.
if we looked at Swiss he's an executive producer, he would probably be higher on the chain of things. But I
Okay.
think because he positions himself
As a
and he
producer.
initially introduced himself as oh no, it's me, Just Blaze, Kanye, we really be in front of these beat machines putting sounds together type shit, then it's no, because I saw you do it. You were trash. You depend on engineers.
Damn. So in terms of so let us just be a bit more specific too.
Yeah.
First, I want to get some context around that day. One, how many beats did he make that day?
I saw 7 or 8.
7 or 8 beats.
Yeah.
Okay. And so all of them, none of them had any dope patterns. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it was it was funny because he's in the room alone with his engineer. But you could tell Swiss Beats is a performer. Meaning as Swiss is making the beat, I'm more excited about his excitement for the beat than the actual beat.
So he's
Like
a
he's
salesman.
really
He can. I mean, but yeah, we seen that when he
he
did
looking
the,
like Ryan Leslie, but when you hear this,
Hey, Swiss, just to put it out, it's all love, bro. It's all love. But, you know,
hey, it's definitely all love. Swiss, what's up, dog? It's definitely all love. But I know what I saw. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean?
okay, but in that regard, though, even though I agree, like, do you feel Swiss is actually producing the songs? As far as bringing the people in and guiding them and stuff like that.
So, I mean, I think this kind of segues to our second topic, right? But hold on, before we, I want to put a pin in that.
Gotcha.
I know who I said is the worst. You would say Swiss?
I feel Swiss.
Bro, I might die. Yeah. I might die. First of all, Swiss Beats debunked the myth that he was sued by Casio. I guess it's, you know what I'm saying?
Casio,
Was that
that's
true?
what
Hold on, was he sued?
No, he was not.
Hold on.
He said-
just because he won does not mean he was not sued.
No, he said my sound module comes from Sounds. Our program did it, so I was just looping the sound modules. Then, of course, people spun it out of control.
Okay.
Like I got sued by Casio. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, this nigga writing it? Nah, you gotta check out the news. You gotta check out the sources.
But no, it's a quote. He didn't write it.
Right, I remember seeing like an interview or something where he was talking about it. So something happened.
Yeah, something definitely happened, fam. For sure.
Okay, well,
You put me.
this John on Hip Hop DX says he didn't,
Yeah.
but oh, man, I'm not sure, bro. So I could say this though. I would say my favorite producers have made beats that I absolutely did not like at all.
Sure.
Like, I could say that, but they put out so much. Like, the ratio is just so crazy because the shots taken.
So let's go back to Swiss. What's the ratio?
Okay. I liked Swiss Beats growing up, so I don't know.
And that's why
I don't know if I can put him in that joint. But you know the memes
So who
and
is?
everything.
Who is in this joint? So hold on. So
That's
how
what
you
I'm
feel
saying.
about Mustard?
I see. Okay, before LMA Mustard, when he started to switch stuff up, I didn't like the idea of DJ Mustard, but I liked the stuff he did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like, you know, the idea that I didn't like that level of consistency. Same thing with Lil Jon. Like I didn't like that repetitive vibe.
see, y'all
You know,
sleep on Lil
for
Jon,
years,
bro.
for years.
Y'all
But
sleep on Lil
but
Jon.
that didn't mean that.
Respect, bro.
But it didn't mean that it didn't work. It just was like that's just not something I wanted for me. You know what I mean? I feel like later I've grown to respect, you know, that consistency and why that works, and you know the fact that you can pivot. But you know, there was definitely a time where I would have categorized like DJ Mustard and like Lil Jon as maybe like a lower class of producer than maybe like a Timbaland to me. You know
I mean,
what
that's
I'm saying?
that's still facts.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
facts.
definitely not gonna say Lil Jon over Timbaland, but
Nah.
yeah, I agree. But this is why I say y'all sleep on Lil Jon, like
We not sleeping,
versus nah, bro.
Lil Jon made hits.
No, not even just that. Like with Swiss, every song that I've heard Swiss be a part of legit sounds the same to me.
I'm gonna tell you the one joint that I'm gonna tell. Okay, so I feel you on that until this nigga did that shit with Busta Rhymes. It was like New York shit.
Okay.
Right, New York
okay.
shit. Now, I personally don't believe he actually made that. He might have produced the record. I don't think he made that beat, though. Nah, I don't think he
And
made that.
that's what I'm saying though. Like Lil Jon, like he has, and this is gonna sound crazy, but growing up, what was the name of this album? He did his Crunk Juice album. I
That shit
believe.
was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. But on that album, there are different types of production.
Okay.
Like you got this, and this is what I'm saying. Swiss Beats, even his slow stuff, his singers, R&B's, it all sounds the same to me.
Yeah.
It's like the same type of drum patterns or whatever.
Yeah.
Even the joint here, I think he did, because he did the what was it, A. Marie joint, and you could put DMX on that same beat.
That's real.
Wait, what A. Marie done?
I think it was the One Thing.
He did that?
Nah, he didn't do that.
He didn't.
Bro,
No, bro, it was.
That was
y'all
Oh, we gotta look that up, man.
That was a Swiss beat
Yo.
that he did, and I'm like,
Hold
bro,
on,
his
I'm
whole
looking.
catalog sounds like just another version of the same beat.
hold on, bro. If he did one
It was
thing.
Rich Harrison.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
See, we
My
need
bad.
somebody on the keys,
Bro,
man.
I'm thinking, like, songs like, bro, bring them out. That is like a Friday night football game, but that shit is hard,
But
bro.
every one of them, and this is what I'm saying. Look,
I'm a hustler, the Cassidy joint. Woo, that shit is crazy.
all them,
I'm a hustler. Was hard though.
but this one was
Check, he did checking on
was it the
Beyonce,
beat or
Slim
was it the
Thug?
artist?
Yeah, he did. It's Swiss.
Okay. Nah. Big shout out to my man Sean Damon. He said Swiss did not do. Hey, yo, Sean, calm down with the all caps, man. You kind of yelling at me. He said Swiss did not do New York shit. He said that was DJ Scratch. But Swiss is on there yelling and shit, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
He on his Diddy shit on
Yeah,
that
he
one.
on his Diddy shit. Okay, that's probably why I thought it was. Him.
Yeah, bro,
Okay, all right.
touch it. Come
Big
on,
shout out
bro.
DJ Scratch.
Touch it. Upgrade you.
This is what
Touch
I'm
it is
saying.
not better than touch, nigga. For real.
This, but this is what I'm saying though. Like,
It ain't better than
is
touch
is it Swiss or is it the artist that's on it? And this is why I go back to
It's
saying
him as a producer. Like, I think that's the thing too. With like these simple as do do do. Like if you just play that beat, if you just put that beat on, you'd be like, okay. And then you put Tiger and he go rack city bitch,
Right, and
rack, rack.
that's-
And then it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. So, well, I guess that will go into the next day. That's why I was just saying, is it Swiss or is it the artist that's making the song?
So what I'm saying is, who is Swiss your worst beat maker or worst producer? Because his like the songs that he's credited on producing, like
See, okay, now,
like it's just like these are amazing jumps.
If I had to fall back from calling him my worst producer, it would be focusing on the word producer. Meaning, like, I have seen Swiss in the studio with an artist. Now, I have 1,000% seen the artist not feel the beat.
He sold it.
And- but Swiss could sell that bitch. Swiss could be like, and then you come like this, and he would. he would do all this type, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then the artist would be like,
He paints the vision.
okay.
And that's what I'm saying. So
I mean, and that is that's a
part of-
producer's job.
so that goes back to like, what are we labeling as the worst? I guess, like, because if it's solely as the beat itself, then yes. But if he's the one actually painting the vision and putting these artists on some like DJ Khaled shit, pulling the artists in and making it work, I guess that kind of pushes them up a little bit.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. So like when you think of Khaled, you think of a producer?
I look at Khaled in a sense. Okay, this is gonna sound kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
But like Quincy in a sense, like yes, Quincy.
that's mad
Listen,
disrespectful.
but this is what I said. I say this. I already knew it. I knew it.
Yo,
I
we
knew
in there, yo, thank y'all for coming out,
Yo,
man.
bro, just the way I put that, both DJ Khaled and Quincy would be disrespected.
But what I'm saying is like, not on some
DJ Khaled be like, who, nigga?
we
the best.
we know Quincy can play everything, of course. But a lot of times we know Quincy was the one producing the record. Like, he was the mind behind all of that.
Sure.
And that's what I'm saying. That's in the same sense of Khaled. They say Khaled produced some stuff, and I believe that's true. But like a lot of his big hits or whatever, he had the vision to bring the right artists in. So that's what the comparison of Quincy comes in. Because I don't mean to disrespect Quincy. We know he's the GOAT.
Bruh. Yeah, DJ Khaled is an amazing producer in that respect. Like,
And that's why
I mean, he like literally every year he's got the record of the year, the anthem. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I'm So Hood, bro.
I don't know. I feel like he been kind of losing out. Well, he got one with God did. That was recent.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like he can, bro. Just the way, I don't know. I feel like
You know what?
he's
I'm
out
gonna
here.
say this, man. Khaled is on an amazing run, and you know what Khaled is. This is what Khaled is. Khaled is that one hooper with that terrible looking jump shot and just terrible skills, but they keep winning. And you refuse to give him his props because he don't got no for he shoot like this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no form, but the ball keep going in, and you just refuse to respect it. But the nigga keep winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. It's just like, how can you argue that?
Yeah, so I always see very mixed responses to it's either like who the fuck Khaled, what the fuck does Khaled even do, or it's this
most people don't even
admiration
know
for
that
praise.
he real deal produces.
Yeah.
He make beats and shit, but
We got an
an
entry here. We got my man Noir Haven. He says Soulja Boy is the worst producer.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, Soulja Boy. Yeah, I forgot all of it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why it's hard for me to ever say that about Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Hey man, Soulja Boy changed the game.
That's all. Like
Soulja
for
Boy is a
real.
legend. No matter, hey, dog,
real.
just the same way y'all hate on Little Caesars, bro. Little Caesars was the first to put cheese in the crust, man. And then y'all hate. Y'all call it some cheese. Nah, man. They legendary, man. You know what I'm saying?
They
I could
was
never-
the first to put cheese in the crust.
Yeah, man.
That's what
respect
made them legendary.
Absolutely. Niggas was making pizza the same way
Bro.
for 138 years. And then Little Caesars came along.
I'm not saying that they didn't
man,
do
you from
that,
Chicago,
nor
man,
I'm saying
you know.
that they changed the game. But Little Caesars 100% is legendary because of the crazy bread. Like that's the best thing they ever did in their life. And making their pizzas $5.
I feel all of that, man. But
Yeah. But
Cheese in the crust changed the game.
Soulja Boy, I feel he's legendary, bro. Like
It's hard
'cause
to.
he legit came out, did his own thing, and changed.
Do you
Yeah.
think he's a better beat maker than Swiss Beats?
No. Well,
A better beat maker than Swiss?
I feel
I think
like they
everybody's a better beat maker than Swiss. Like,
No, low key, they
Absolutely.
kinda, like looking at each other type shit. Like
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from Soulja Boy that's like.
All right, so hold on. My man Noir says, not ignoring that he changed the game, but he never evolved past that phase. I think niggas can say the same thing about
That's
Swiss.
Swiss. That's what I'm saying. They looking right there.
Yeah.
It's the Spider-Man joint when they point at each other. Like,
Yep.
Now, that's real. And this is why I fuck with. This is why I had to go back, just because I got older and just because of the evolution. This is why DJ Mustard and Lil Jon, like those producers that I kind of put a lower cap on, that's why they get more respect, because they definitely did switch up. They pivoted and continue to flourish. I feel like the person that ultimately does that is Kanye West. That man reinvented
all the time.
his sound every single
But I
album.
don't think you could. I would never put Kanye as the worst producer. Like never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just acknowledging that's a part of what goes into it, is that like evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think Swiss ever did that.
So you dying? You still dying?
Bro, I mean, the worst producer?
Yeah, the worst. You have to choose one. Come on, dog. It's at least
Oh,
somebody
yeah, I'm trying to
from the hood you can mention. Man. Lil J, that nigga was trash. Somebody, bro. You about to die.
yo, who be making Ice JJ Fist beats?
It's probably him.
Big shout out my man Gus. What up, Gus? He said that Soulja Boy Little Caesars comparison is right on. See? My man Gus know what it is.
Damn.
Yes,
See, man.
I mean, he's changed. Soulja Boy did change.
Yo,
the game.
Soldier Boy, I feel like you like the Little Caesars of the game.
He not gonna really fuck with that, but
No, Soulja Boy. Yeah. If you ain't calling him the best, he ain't fucking with it.
He gonna be like, what? Yeah,
Caesars.
Soldier Boy.
up in this hole.
Yeah, Lil Wayne never make any beats, bro.
Did Lil Wayne make beats? I highly doubt that, fam.
I don't think Wayne made beats, but I do feel like he's been involved in like producing the record.
Yeah, what beats have Eminem made?
He made
Eminem, yo, that might be the worst producer. Nah, my bad, Swiss. My bad, Swiss.
I forgot all of them.
Thank you, bro. He might be the worst producer ever.
Yeah, Eminem's that one producer, like, he just raps on his shit. Like, nobody else
bro.
wanna fuck with it.
You might,
That might
business handshake, bro. Good one, man.
That might be, damn.
That was good. That was
My
good.
bad,
Yeah,
Swiss.
man. Good
My
research,
bad,
bro.
Apologies, man.
What?
Damn, I forgot all about Eminem. Damn.
Yo, Gus said, I think Wayne's beats are AI generated at this point. Damn.
Damn, Lil Wayne Lil Wayne making. I can just imagine him typing in a prompt.
Wayne type beats.
Lil Wayne type beat.
What's up?
The way I am is that it's me.
Wayne made he made a beat.
Oh, no, the Wayne had my okay. But it's like I can honestly say all everybody don't sound the same. Do they not? No, why you just way out like the dancing shit that every beat, bro. I feel like if you played all 20 Eminem beats in a row, change your mind. I feel like you might be one of the most smart. If you made a very clear, I think that's one thing I'm not with you on. I kind of like I don't really. Because I mean, you think about Monty Booker is great. A lot of his joints sound very similar. It be the same sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't necessarily demonize having that consistency of sound. Okay, like that. And then they said Monty plays still rock with him. Yeah. So it's beats. I can't necessarily say. If I heard this, I'm not saying I had an urge to go to bed. I've never been like that. Crazy. I didn't listen to the party up in here by yourself. Nah. It might be a minute first. It's probably. All right. I feel like it has because I forgot you have to get. I think Eminem presents the perfect formula to come. Meaning like you have to get to some level of visibility. Like he was Dr. Dre way up here, and then he started using his own seen by 8 billion people simultaneously, and been like everybody what the fuck. So he I think he presents the right combination of things to end up the response. Yeah. It goes to show too. Like you could really like. Just be good enough at something else. That's something that's the way y'all talk about these joints, like his joints is not crazy. It has to be an artist. That's my crazy. Hey, so we just having the audio. I just having one session. Right? I think it might be a virtual channels that's being used versus going direct. We'll figure it out. Everybody who in this stay right back.